Talk, where we discuss topics you guys send in using the hashtag Table Talk. I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
And I'm Trish Hirschberger.
Jump on in, girls.
Let's do it.
It's morning time.
It is morning time. Well, I mean, maybe not when they watch this. It won't be morning time. It's morning for us.
It's morning for us.
Good morning.
It's morning, clearly, because we just had a debate for 5 minutes about it being morning.
Mm-hmm.
At the Izzy says, talent you wish you had.
Ooh, flight.
You should get wait, but that.
No,
but how about
like
a real
talent you
talent?
can-
Oh,
like a
it
real
can't be a
talent.
special.
Because I
ability.
honestly
Not a
like.
superpower.
This is no bullshit. I wish I could yodel. I want to yodel so bad.
Like Jewel.
Yeah, well, Jewel, I want to yodel like the
Or like
old
Shakira.
school, like real yodelers.
You're like
That would be
like
cool.
a skin. Like Jewel is like an actual yodeler.
Yeah, I've heard her doing her thing, and I
She
think
learned it
it's.
from her dad, right?
Yeah.
Her dad's a yodeler.
Yeah.
I'm talking like old.
You want to do
school
like Ricola?
mountain- Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What'd you do, Meg?
I would have to say playing the piano
Yeah.
because I can read music and I can read bass and treble clef, so I can like pick, but I can't put it. Like I'd like to be able to put a piece of music down and like just play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
That's
next.
the most attractive thing a guy can do in the world, by the way.
Play
A guy
piano?
can play piano.
Oh yeah.
Class.
It's skills, man.
I
class.
have friends that have kids already, and their young son is going through piano lessons and hates it.
He's gonna love it.
And his dad, my friend, his dad's like, son, someday this is going to get you a lot of attention
Yeah, I
with
was
the
just gonna
ladies.
say
Like,
that.
I know you hate it now.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You will appreciate this later in
If
life.
I ever have a son, I want to definitely like just make him understand that the pussy will just pour in
No, it will.
with piano.
with piano.
It will with
yeah.
piano and like singing lessons.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, speaking of musical talents, if I the thing that's been on my bucket list to learn how to do next is play harp.
Oh.
I heard
And
it's one of the
expensive.
hardest and most expensive things to learn, and I think I just like challenges. But you know how they say, like, when you're going through a transitional phase in life, you should just focus on bettering yourself? My next one's going to be harp.
Oh,
That's
Cool.
going to be awesome.
I ever since I was a kid, I wanted to play the accordion. Like, and
yeah.
I finally got one like maybe about 5 years ago.
That's cool.
And I've been learning little by little, but I'm not that good at it. But that'd be a cool thing. But I'd rather yodel, I think.
I dated a guy
I'd
whose
rather
dad
go.
played accordion. It was very. It's a cool.
It's a
skill.
great instrument.
So we all want to better ourselves musically.
Yeah. Mike Arison says, thoughts on the fact that we're getting a new Star Wars film every beautiful year. Yeah, so they just
Starting in
announced
2015,
this.
yeah.
Every summer.
I don't know, like, look, fool me once, shame on me, right? Like, Star
Right.
Wars has really let me down in the movie area lately, but now that we've got some cool people involved, like, it's exciting, but I think it's a little overkill to go every fucking year a new movie.
Well, that's
don't you
like how
think?
Lord of the Rings
They
did.
pretty
and how
much did that with Harry Potter.
Okay,
Hunger Games.
I guess-
most franchises do that now.
Here's the thing. If the first one that comes out in 2015 is really good,
Yeah,
I'm on
by all
board with the
means,
one a year.
by all
Yeah.
means,
But if
yeah.
that one comes out and it's like the last couple that we saw,
Yeah, if it's prequel
I-
quality
ooh.
stuff, I think I'd rather just
I
erase it from my memory.
This is like a larger, like taking a step back from Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I friggin' hate having to wait a calendar year for the next
yeah.
movie in a franchise to come out.
Yes.
Catching Fire is not going to be out until November. I'm dying. It's clearly almost done. Just
Yeah.
release that shit every like 6 months. That would be great.
Well, then Hobbit ended in the theater, and you're like, no, they teased Smaug, and I want Smaug now, damn it. And we're going to have to wait till December.
I literally remember the first Lord of the Rings movie, taking my friend to see it, and she stood up. She was like, "Is it intermission?" And I'm like, "No, the movie's over." And she's like, "We're not.
It's not
we're
fair!"
done."
And then if you wait too long in between, I feel like people forget what happened.
They
Like
don't-
if
they're
you
not
don't
excited,
rewatch
yeah.
before you go in, you lose that momentum
Yeah.
that you had from the first one.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with TV, I think, when they take too long of a hiatus
Yeah.
or season
Right.
break that's so popular.
I'm telling you, Breaking Bad's coming back now in August, right? August
Mm-hmm.
11th or something. I'm going to rewatch the entire series, of
Smart.
course. And same with Arrested Development. Arrested Development's coming back. Got to watch all
Oh,
those
I'll
episodes
watch
again.
all those again, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually, because Catching Fire is coming out. I keep talking about Catching Fire, it's just on my mind. But I'm going to reread the books before Catching
That's
Fire.
cool.
So I
Yeah.
can see like what they changed.
I reread The Hobbit before The Hobbit
Yeah.
came out, yeah, just to kind of give that little spice.
So do you guys think it's smarter from a studio perspective, let's say, to do something like Netflix did with House of Cards, where they release all the content at once and then it's your choice how to space it out?
Not for movies, but for television show, absolutely. I watched all of House of Cards, and if it were on TV, I'm the worst about, I'll miss one episode, and then I'll miss the rest of the season, because I'm like, well, I gotta catch up on
Like,
that
well,
one
I'm
episode.
behind.
No, but
Yeah.
movie-wise, like, they've done the, like, on-demand on-demand thing where you could
I
like,
would watch it
early.
Oh, I would totally watch Netflix,
Yeah.
or I would pay Netflix $3, or I would pay Netflix $20
Yeah.
to see a movie that's like in theaters the same
Yeah.
day at my home.
Yeah.
I would totally pay for like
Yeah.
a premium service for that.
Then you
but
can
I'm
have
just saying,
friends over. You can make it a big thing.
yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that you couldn't release all 3 trilogy movies back to back on Netflix.
Man. Yeah, because that's
that
the
would
thing.
be
Like
too
Arrested
much.
Development, to bring that back, is coming to Netflix soon, the new season, and every episode's going to be
Yeah.
up on that day. And I'm thinking like mega marathon
Yeah,
of the entire
I'm
series
down.
in one sitting because we love the series so much. I like that. I think that's
Yeah,
exciting.
I love that idea.
You can always just come back and revisit them, and I don't know. I think it's cool, but I don't know if that should be the future of the way we watch.
I
things.
like it a lot, but how much would you pay for a premium service to get movies on like the day they come out?
I'd pay so much.
I'd pay a lot for that.
I love watching movies
But
at home.
the thing is like it's all about the theater experience.
I do like the theater experience.
Yeah, you want to
too.
go
See,
and like,
I-
get in that dark room with a bunch of people, and you're all laughing together.
But then
It's
when
like-
you're in a room with like people and they're doing something annoying,
Yeah.
Kicking the
That's
back of
the
your seat.
worst.
that just gives you good stories to tell
That's
later
what I'm
on.
like.
though.
I make fantastic popcorn, and
Yeah.
and
You
I have my
can't make
comfy
movie theater popcorn at
cat,
home.
and-
You can't make movie theater popcorn
Steve,
at
remember
home.
that guy at Evil Dead that was yelling at Owen, and then he sprinkled
Oh,
sunflower
that was
seeds
amazing.
everywhere? It
No,
was
no, no.
amazing. There was
The
a man
story,
who was yelling
yeah.
at us.
No. It was we were laughing
on to
about.
this. This sounds good.
So we watched the beginning. So we're watching Evil Dead. We're Owen and I, and we're all laughing at like the ridiculous acting and shit. And then the guy like, so we're laughing enough to the point.
It's at
where
the
this-
beginning.
Yeah, it was at the beginning. This guy leans over and he's like, "What did he say?" He was like,
Really?
"Yeah." He's like, "Oh no." He said, "Are you guys gonna be laughing during the whole movie?"
Oh, really? He
Yeah.
said the whole
He
thing?
said that
Yeah.
to you guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we shut.
And so
we
we
were
all
like kind of taken aback.
We're
We were
like, oh. So we all
alright,
just kind of
man.
shut up.
Yeah.
And then something stupid
The
happened.
stupidest thing, no one in the theater laughs.
Yes. Owen laughs.
No,
like,
no, it wasn't Owen. It was that guy.
Oh, no, I thought Owen laughed and he didn't say anything, and Owen goes, oh, now it's okay that I can laugh.
Nobody laughed in the
Oh,
theater.
the guy laughed?
Yeah,
Oh,
no
I
one was
didn't even
laughing.
know.
One stupid thing happened on the screen, and that guy starts going, "Ah!" And then Owen leans over and goes, "Now it's okay to laugh?
Yeah. He
Now
was-
it's okay?" And that guy shut his mouth the whole
Oh,
rest
he
of the movie.
shut his mouth for the whole rest of the movie, and we laughed when
We
nobody
laughed.
else.
Yeah,
We
oh,
laughed
yeah.
the whole movie.
We had a great time.
And then when we were leaving, I don't know what he was doing, but he had sunflower seeds, and he had just sprinkled them.
It was like there was a
an
sunflower seed
explosion.
massacre.
Do you
basically.
think this man may have been on drugs?
No.
No, he was just
I feel
a-
like that's everybody's excuse for weird behavior.
You know what
Some
he
people
was?
are just fucking weird.
He was a lonely, sad gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
who was there watching a movie by himself.
My favorite's when I go to the movies with Steve and we get like when we see like action movies and we get the old man that's like, ah! Like,
no, the best one was when. Sorry, we keep going on.
That's
about this.
okay.
Remember, there was like a lesbian kiss scene or
Oh
something.
yeah, and
What
it was
it?
like, ooh.
Yeah,
I
this
can't remember
old
what
man was like, yeah. Oh, it was Oh wait, we would spoil it if we said what it was.
Oh, it was. Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
what it was. It was a movie, but with this man made the weirdest
It was
sounds, and I was
creepy.
literally like,
Yeah.
Steve, I'm scared.
Yeah.
Of the
He was like,
creepy old man.
Yeah, because he's just sitting there going, yeah.
All right, guys, ready? At young Riley at Y Riley says favorite childhood memory.
I like
Hashtag
his
table
picture
talk.
there too.
He
He's
does
like-
have a cool picture.
I think we've covered this on a previous table talk.
Favorite
but
childhood memory?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, switch a new one.
Oh.
I don't.
Do
well,
it,
I'd
yeah.
like to- I've got a memory. Unless you want to go. You wanna
No,
go?
I believe my exact answer was I came up with a story about my brothers duping me into almost drowning and then being like, oh, my memories are sad, but it's because I love my brothers.
Aw,
Nah,
that's
nah,
good.
nah.
You can click this annotation to see that story, I guess.
I don't want to go back and find it.
Okay, don't click the annotation. In fact, click this annotation to see Benjamin Franklin time
Oh
traveler.
I will
boy.
take the time now to go find the table talk that
And wait,
was
Benjamin
in.
Franklin time traveler can travel back in time to Meg's memory.
There you go, perfect.
There
Be
we-
like,
two
"Man,
birds,
your
one
brothers
stone."
love you. All right, so one of my favorite memories is my dad. Like, I don't know what happened. I might have to ask him like what the hell happened. But my brother and I were like kind of sad about something. I can't remember exactly what. And we're just hanging out in the living room. My dad hasn't come home from work yet. And, I mean, my dad comes through the door. We haven't seen him all day. We're like, Dad! We're like, welcome home. And then he has this big bag of toys, basically. He brought my brother the Ewok Village from Return of the Jedi, and he brought me Jabba's Palace, the little, like,
Nice.
playset. And we were like, we were playing, and it was one of my happiest memories. But now that I think about it, I'm thinking, like, what did they
Who
do?
died?
Who died? Or did they overfeed our dog and it died and he felt bad and brought us toys?
I feel like it's funny because you're like best childhood memory, and all I think about are like Oh, I remember that one time, like, my brothers almost made me drown.
Yeah.
Or the time I burned my foot on my brother's moped. Like, they're all, like, weirdly sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask my
memories.
parents, like, why did that happen? Because we weren't necessarily the best children in the world. We were kind of assholes and, like, we were troublemakers. So, like, I don't know what we did to deserve that, but it was a really good memory.
Trisha.
My memories all have to do with Christmas. Like, the couple best memories I can think of are all Christmas. And I was also an asshole child. So one Christmas, my sister and I knew ahead of time that we were probably going to get a big trampoline because we had asked for it for years. And I did some spy work and took my little sister down into our shed. We had a smaller shed and a bigger shed down at the corner of our property. So we went down to the corner shed, and I found the box that said Jump King on it. So I found it beforehand. I knew it was coming. And I don't know if my parents knew that I knew, because Christmas morning I opened all my presents and there's no trampoline.
Oh, yeah. Now they knew you knew.
And I'm like, were they storing it for another kid in the neighborhood? So, like, I go out back and open the sliding glass door and I look around the yard. Maybe it's already set up. Maybe Santa set
It's
it
a
up.
surprise.
So I'm, like, looking all around and there's no trampoline. And my parents are, like, laughing hysterically to themselves, like, holding it, like, what are you looking for, Trisha?
No, they definitely knew you
Yeah,
knew.
and laughing, and I was like, nothing. Reindeer tracks, like, like trying to cover. And then all day my mom's laughing at me because all my friends are calling me, did you get it? I'm like, no.
So
and I'm so confused. And so then anyway, at the dinner table that night, my sister and I have, like, little cards on our plates that say, you opened all the presents. And they made it rhyme, like Dr. Seuss. You opened all the presents, but there's something you missed. Go to the downstairs tree. So we, like, ran downstairs where we had this little baby tree, and there was an ornament on the front of it that was, like, a card that we opened that said we got the trampoline. But it was, like, all day was this ridiculous chase.
Your parents were dicks.
The card
My parents
said,
are awesome.
The card said, because you found the trampoline, we sold it.
We sold it. You piece
That's
of
what you
shit.
get.
No,
You
we
shit.
fucking saw that.
That would be dick parents.
No, I definitely remember coming downstairs one year and I'd asked for my own computer because I had to use my mom's computer forever. And I think I was, like, in 6th grade, 6th or 7th grade, and I had asked for my own computer and I could hear it. Like my dad was watching cartoons and we were watching, like, Wile E. Coyote, and I sat down with him and nobody else was up yet, so I didn't think I was, like, allowed to touch the tree or anything. We're just watching cartoons and I can hear the PC fan. It's, like, set up on the dining room table and I don't want to acknowledge it because I think, like, there's no time here, you're not supposed to see. And so for, like, an hour we watched Wile E. Coyote and
it's probably the
Looney
longest
Tunes.
episode of Looney Tunes
Oh my
ever.
God, it was amazing. And my dad finally goes, so are you even going to say anything about your computer? And I was like, ah!
Fuck you, Wile E. Coyote!
See, you have good memories.
I then,
too,
I do
sad.
remember, fast forward to, like, 3 years later when the monitor caught fire.
That's awesome.
All right.
That's
Okay. Power.
Power.
Now you're playing with power.
I remember, I believe my exact words were, Dad, it's a fire!
You got me fire for Christmas!
You can just unplug a monitor if it's on fire, by the way. Apparently it goes out.
Good advice.
Good thing to know. I thought I was going to throw water on an electrical fire.
It's like Z-tips, but
It is like
M-tips.
M-tips. At Heidi Webster, which is at Halia579, says,
Yep.
childhood idols.
Oh.
Jessica Rabbit, hands down.
Really?
That's what I wanted to be.
Jim
Isn't that
Henson.
weird? I don't know why. I would, like, put on my mom's bra and put rolled up socks in it and, like, walk around like this.
Little
And
did
then-
you know.
Little did
You didn't
apparently
need the
that's
socks.
the secret.
God loved me and answered my prayers.
Here you go. Let's take those socks and put
But,
some.
like, my mom, I think, was legitimately worried. She was like, what small child, like, this is what they want to be?
Oh, Jessica Rabbit was, like, totally our
I
time.
love her. She was amazing.
Well, but not only that, you gotta think about it. Jessica Rabbit was an actress.
Yeah.
And she was doing Hollywood
She was,
stuff,
she was an actress,
so,
she was
yeah.
a singer, and she was a one bunny kind of woman.
There you go.
She was
so
not
it's
a
all those
hussy.
qualities
Yeah.
as well as
She was
other
just
things.
drawn that way. Not her fault.
I adored Michael Jackson as a child. I watched Moonwalker.
Dude, I watched
on
that over and
repeat.
over, yeah.
But I always told my mom I was going to marry Michael Jackson, but I would always confuse whether Michael Jackson was a woman or a man, which now, who knew?
I mean, some
But
people
I was-
still
because-
don't know if he's a woman
Because
or a
he
man.
had the long Jerry curl then, like,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Well, in the feminine voice,
she's so
too.
pretty, like, and my mom, I'm like, we're going to get married, and I'm like, it's a boy, like,
I'm picturing little Meg with like one glove and like
I had.
moonwalking through
I'm
the
not even
house.
kidding. I had a one glove and like the hat,
love
and
it.
I would do the.
I have the like I was into Michael
Totally.
Jackson, but my idols were Jim Henson and Weird Al. I was a huge Weird Al fan.
we're big Weird Al fans in my
Yeah.
house. Also, God, I'm gonna get so much shit. I loved Pauly Shore as a kid. I thought when he had his show on
Just
MTV.
because we're in a bubble doesn't
Oh
mean
my
we can't
God.
start some
Oh
trouble.
my God, I loved Son-in-Law. It's
Fucking
a
bio
hilarious movie. Oh my God, I loved fucking Pauly Shore as a kid.
God. We's in the juice. What was
He
that?
had a show and it would come on before Weird Al's show, so I'd watch them together.
He had a show?
He hosted an MTV show for a while.
I remember thinking, like, that guy is strangely effeminate.
He was, I don't know, I thought it was very funny.
He's a weird dude.
He's a weird
When
dude.
I used to wait tables for Disney, he was in my restaurant and I had to wait on him. It was like him and his friend, and he was so weird.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have
Like,
to think he's been a super...
He's
he was a
probably
superstar
been
in
on
the 90s.
so many
So
drugs.
was he the Carrot Top of his time? Or was Carrot Top the Carrot Top?
I think
of
Carrot
his
Top
time?
was the Carrot Top of that particular time. I don't know,
Yeah.
I always thought he was funny.
Should we
Around
try
the
to do
same
one
time,
more
yeah.
real quick?
Real
Okay.
quick.
This one's from Reddit. BCR Shaw says, if you woke up one day and you were the last person on Earth, what would you do first and why?
Ugh.
Oh, man.
I would look. Wait. You know what I'd do? I'd go and learn how to clone humans. I'd take the next 10 years of my life, or find out where they were
Aw.
cloning humans, and I'd clone some people and be like, my friend.
That's the first thing you would do?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd jerk off a lot, probably.
The first thing I would do is strip down naked and run around just because I can.
Yeah.
Nobody else around.
My answer to this is the exact same to if I get caught up in the Grudge of the Ring Girl, and you guys know, I'm gonna off myself.
No!
Fuck that.
Wait, really?
Fuck that.
Really?
If I'm the last person, there's no hope of humanity coming back. What the fuck?
You
am I
can
living
live in
for?
Because-
Disneyland.
No,
I
yeah,
don't.
you can.
But I'm
also,
by myself.
check this out.
But I'm by myself.
You can live in Disneyland. Also, you can watch all the movies you want anytime.
I know, but I'm by myself. I don't know. I feel like I'd have a few weeks with me and Penny just hanging out because I like my Penny time.
Couldn't you? Let's see.
But-
Couldn't you be friends with Siri, or could you be friends with some kind of
I don't know. You're gonna
You get Furbies.
But here's the thing:
Be
you're gonna
friends
get
with Furbies.
old and die by yourself anyway. Just on your own terms, maybe. I don't know.
I don't
Well,
know.
okay,
I
if you're
think
gonna
I would be
okay,
cool with
if
that.
you're gonna kill yourself, if you're the last person on Earth, why not do it in a really cool way? Like,
Oh
get
yeah,
you a
no.
jet.
I'd get
Get you a
yeah.
jet and try to fly it and be like,
'cause
fuck yeah, goose.
I wouldn't even be able to take off. No, but I watched this documentary about the ways that they kill prisoners and what's the most humane way. And apparently, the thing that's it spins you around and you get all the G forces.
Yeah.
If you do too much, you die. It asphyxiates your brain and you die. And it's apparently you're super happy when you go, and it's the most humane way to kill someone. Yeah.
Who knew?
So I'd try and set that up. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I know it's dark, you guys, but you're by yourself. You don't have anyone ever. Really?
Well, what if
You wanna do that?
So what would be your happiest way to kill yourself?
No,
Let us know.
no,
in the
no, no.
Yeah.
What would you do
if
you were the
last person on Earth?
I was trying to be creative and not re-ask the same
This little-
question.
That's horrible.
There's some dark things in this little head of
Slytherin.
That's
hers.
the evil witch laugh right
Guys,
there.
let us know in the comments down below what you'd do if you were last person, or if you want to be dark like Trisha, how you'd go
Happiest
out.
way to go.
And then, of course, you can submit more topics on Twitter using the hashtag #TableTalk or on Reddit, r/SourceFed, and there's a topic there for you guys to upvote questions.
Yep.
I'm Big Turny.
Yeah, I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
God, I feel real weird about saying I'd off myself, but really?
Dude, you could do
Well, it's
whatever you want.
Yeah, if your brain
but then
asphyxiates
what?
on a
Well,
really
I know
amazing
There's
roller
okay.
coaster,
This
that's
is weird,
cool.
but
That's
there's
true.
real dolls. The real dolls. You can have a real doll family and be
That's
like,
like how we did-
That's
still,
scary. That's
yeah.
horror.
no way, dude. Because after a while,
It's
your brain
horror.
because your brain is so fucked up. You would come up with personalities for each of them, and they would all be your friends, and you'd be like, Marianne.